Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Stella and you are in the glam zone. And today I decided to go with the colors of a flower that I absolutely love that springs out in the springtime. And I believe it's called the iris. It has yellow and purples in it. And that's the look I went for today. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. While you're still here, please go ahead and subscribe. And also click on that notification button. That way every time I upload new videos, which is every Friday or Saturday, depending on what part of the world you are, you can get first dibs on it. And if you're a return subscriber, I just want to let you know that I appreciate each and every one of you. You give me motivation to keep putting out these videos, and for that reason, I thank you. So without taking more of your time, let's jump straight into the video, and I will see you in my next video. I'm going to use this palette. This is the Magic Palette by Juvia's Place. Look how pretty that is. And I'm going to start with this purple. But before we go ahead, please always remember to prime your eyelid with a primer. And I like to use this LA Girl Pro-Conceal for my entire eyelid. This is in the shade Toffee. But then I'll show you something else that I do when I get into the cut crease. But for now, just prime your lid with that concealer and just pat it on, and make sure you put one even layer. That way there's no caking that goes on once you start applying your eyeshadows. So we're going to start with the darkest purple I could find, and that's that purple. Let me see, can you see it right here? That color is called Ife, and I'm using a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to dip that into the pan, tap off any excess, and I'll go into my crease with that color. All right, and I'm using circular motions. Next, I'm going to go in with a lighter purple just to diffuse this first color that we've applied, and I'm going to use from the Crayon Case palette, which is this right here. I'm going to use this light purple. Let me see, can you see it? This color right here. And I'm just going to dip another blending brush in there, and then I'm going to tap off the excess and start applying this. And I'm going to go right above that darker purple. And what I want to do is just pat it on. I don't want to go into circular motions or anything like that. I don't want to disturb that first purple too much, so I'm just going to tap it on. Now, using the yellow that's in that same box of crayons palette, I'm going to take that and apply it right over that lighter purple, and that is this yellow over here. And I'm using a smaller blending brush, tapping off all the excess, and then this I'm going to go in circular motions in this area. Now for my underbrow highlight, I'm going to go in with that Magic palette, and I am going to use this color. It's called Nubia. It's a nice golden yellow color. Let me see. This right here. And I'm using a Morphe E36 brush. It's a small domed brush, and this is good for those tight spaces. I'm just going to tap off the excess. I'm going to use that blending brush that I use the yellow color on just to diffuse that so it's not too much. I'm going to add a little bit more of that highlight color underneath my other eyebrow. Because I'm using a light color, I'm using yellow as my next color, I'm going to go in with that NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And that's this pencil right here. And I'm using a shading brush. This is an e.l.f. brush. I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to use that to create a cut crease. Next, with that yellow from the crayon case, box of crayons palette, I'm going to go in and pat that right over that area where we shaded with the NYX Jumbo Milk Pencil. And I am talking about this yellow right here. And I'm using a shading brush. I'm just going to pat it on. Do not go back and forth, just pat it on. And try and cover that area where the cut crease, the milk pencil area right here. Make sure you put some of this on there. Next, I'm going to go in with this dark purple again, the one that we use to put on our crease. I'm using that color Ife. Let me see. This one right there. And I'm just going to dab it to the outer V or the outer corner of my eye, trying to get it more towards the center of my eye. Right, next I'm going to use that purple, the lighter purple from that box of crayons eyeshadow palette, this right here, and I am using this color again, this purple right here, and I'm going to try and overlay some onto that darker purple that we put on there, moving it closer towards the center of my eye. That way it's a smooth transition from a darker purple, a lighter purple, and then onto the yellow. Next, I'm going to take that same color that we put under the eyebrows, the eyebrow highlight, and it's called Nubia. It's off this palette. It's off this palette, and it is this color right here. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and pressing my finger into the pan. And then I'm just going to touch my eye where that yellow is, like right between the yellow and that lighter purple, and roll it with a very gentle hand. Take a smaller brush just to blend the edges of that shimmer color. Finish putting that shimmer highlight in the middle of your eye, you want to go into the same yellow color from this Magic palette by Juvia's, and it's called Nubia, and I'm going to use that as my inner eye highlight. And I'm using a small pencil brush just to give my eye a little pop. And there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back with an eyeliner, line my eyes. I'm going to use some mascara, and then I'm going to put my eyelashes on, and then I'll come back with a finished look. Now please remember that I have a video for a tutorial for how I do my foundation routine, my highlight, my contour. That's a separate video. That's why I'm not including it in this video. You can go back in there and look and see how I do it. I'll just come back with everything done, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so here's a finished look. I went ahead and wrapped my hair as usual. I do this a lot when I have my braids on, but I will soon be taking them down and we'll have different looks. And I'll also start getting to the fashion videos. That's something I have a great passion for, and I'm very happy to share my tips and techniques with you as well. So just take a look. I'll close my eyes and just give you a nice look. And that was not that hard, was it? And if you are like, you're not a color person, don't worry, I got you covered. I did a neutral eye look video, and I'll include a link in the description bar below. Also make sure to check that section for all the products that I used today and all the brushes, all that stuff that you need to get this look. Everything is down in the description box. Please make sure to read that. And also, I would love to hear what you think about this look, and if you have any ideas or anything you'd like me to do for you as far as videos are concerned, I'll be happy to respond to that. So without taking any more of your time, I wish you a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Stay glamorous, my friends. Bye.